It's the PM hour. You back in the zone, and we bring it to you live like we always do. And we have another topic for y'all today, and we're gonna get right into it. My name is Patrick.
I'm Tasha.
I'm Terry.
Oh yeah, it's Garrett. Oh, and it's all about the melanin, y'all.
Hey, you guys. So we're going to bring it back to you just like this. So it's about this young lady. Her name is Destiny Smothers. And it's just another sad story. And she was found up in Albany. It's out there in New York. And she was missing back in November. And a tow truck driver come upon this car because it was just sitting there. So
the residents called the
right,
residents
exactly.
that was calling. They
so
watched
when
it for
they
a while.
called and say, "Hey, it's the car here for about 2 months. Can you please tow it?" And he did. So when he towed the car, he figured out something was wrong with it. And when he went to go get the spare car, hey, it was a body in there. And come to find out, it was this young lady
Couldn't
in
tow it
there,
properly.
which was Destiny, and which was so sad because she was in there, within the 2 months. So,
Yeah,
badly
decomposed and everything
right,
too.
When she was reported missing, she went out bowling with her boyfriend. She has 2 kids, and I'm just gonna say, with this young man, I'm gonna say, investigation. They're basically saying that what's going on with this whole thing is just that where is the man?
He did it. He did it.
The person.
The boyfriend did it.
It was the boyfriend.
The boyfriend did it. Let's not sugarcoat. The boyfriend did it.
They didn't release his name.
For one thing, I guess I'm baffled about the whole situation because her body was found in his vehicle.
On her side. That's what they stated. She was on her side.
It was his vehicle.
It was his vehicle. Not only that, but he was the last person to see her.
Right. And they stated that they were in an argument that night. Well, the day
after
that she went missing.
Yeah.
And it's just so sad because it's like, okay, you was in an argument with her. You was the last person that was seen with her. And now that she's deceased, you're nowhere to be found. But it's like, what I don't understand about this whole situation, why is his name so hush-hush? Why we cannot see nor hear nor find you? That's my whole thing about the situation. The only person that's in grief with this whole thing is her family and her 2 children. Why you have to remain anonymous with your bitch ass?
Mm-hmm. But even with the family too, they kind of suspect that it's
suspect definitely because you was in an argument with this young lady and now she's deceased. But I don't understand with the police because it's like this. I understand you have to do your investigations, you have to line everything up, but at the same time, he still should remain at the top of your list. Still hold him at the same time until you still gather up all your evidence.
Yeah, right.
That's just my whole thing. This man could be somewhere in Chile.
Right away out the country,
You know what I'm saying? Because when you in Chile and New York and gang resident, that motherfucker ain't got to come back.
For 2 months before they called.
How is it your car abandoned for 2 months? That's your car. Come on now, you know what I'm saying? It's all adding up to be something. You didn't report stolen nothing like that. This is your car, so you're looking guilty already by the way we're looking at it. And like they said, the article said, you were the last person to see her, and you got an argument with her over something, and she jumped out your car. Yeah, right. She jumped out your car, but she was found in your car abandoned for 2 months in the trunk. I mean, it just doesn't add up. It doesn't add up. So
it does add up.
Well, there you go. Even more better.
Right. Look at it more better. Definitely. Yes,
right.
Add
up.
It does.
But think about me. But I think about this. Think about just the domestic abuse. Our women definitely. We got to protect our black women out here because it seems like there's been a slew of stories of black women being abused. There's one I don't know if y'all remember, but the black woman that was with this white boy, they stayed on some white guy's property and they found her dead. There's that.
Yes, we sure did cover that story.
There's another black woman was found abused and she was killed.
There was a story
details.
of Anaheim I was telling you guys about where the mom was dead on the couch.
Oh yeah.
That one. Mom was dead. Yeah,
I know about that. Hold on. Can you just go ahead and say a little bit about that?
Yeah, talk about that one too in here.
It actually happened here in California. Over in Anaheim around Christmas time, but this was at Christmas time a few years ago. Yeah, and the mom. Well, first of all, this was an abusive relationship to begin with, and around Christmas time, the night before Christmas Eve, they went to a party and was arguing, and the argument got violent, and within that violence the mother died. The husband killed her, but that morning propped her up on the couch with glasses and had the kids she told the kids she was drunk and she was ruining Christmas, and had the kids open presents
right there on the couch. Have her sitting on the couch
with the mom.
That's so evil.
Dead.
Right.
And
evil.
Eventually,
that's insanity, man. He's a maniac,
all
disturbed.
All that.
No.
Definitely defective.
Hold on. Took her. Not to cut you off, but don't give that fucking bastard the fucking insanity, please. Because that bitch is not insane.
No, I think that's what he's saying. He's just saying that he's crazy. No, he's out of his fucking mind.
No, but he knew what he was doing.
Yeah,
he knew exactly.
No, he's just saying that.
But this motherfucker right here. I'm sorry, but this guy is definitely is acting out of character.
Man that could kill a woman is no far fucking insane.
Here's the other thing too. Here's some other factors too to think about. Because I was reading and the statistics show during quarantine domestic violence went up. You know what I'm saying? So people are forced to be in the home. There's a lot more arguments. Surprisingly, did you know that birth rates is down during COVID? I just saw that the other day. That's surprising. Yeah. I thought people would be having sex more, but no. But
it's been going down.
Yes, it's actually been going down. So they think the opposite is going to happen. When open back up, people are going to have more kids now. They open up. That's kind of weird. But anyways, speaking of domestic violence, domestic violence has been up and divorces been up amongst people during the COVID and stuff. So you see a lot of these things happening towards women.
Situation because this is a time where you should get to know your spouse.
You would think
your spouse. You see what I'm saying?
Right. Some people are better not seeing each other less. Sometimes there's that too.
In certain situations,
right? Building better bridges.
Yeah,
and that's crazy.
Even if you're in a couple, sometimes you need space too. You need space between each other so you guys can, still be comfortable who you are and go back to the other person. I mean, I don't care who you are, how love you, and sometimes y'all need to take a little breather from each other. Right. And that's definitely therapeutic for any relationship. So it's those things.
Again, man, it's just exactly what we all been talking about.
Not to get away from this point of the story.
No, of course not, man, because we definitely need justice for Destiny Smothers, man, because that's what this is about. But that's where I'm coming from, man. It's, again, I have to go out there and talk to all my brothers out there. What are we doing? What are we looking at? What are we paying attention to? The number one abuser, the number one violent abuser against black women is who? The black man. So again, we have to stand up, man. We have to sit here. We got to protect our sisters. We got to protect all women. It ain't just the fact if we're related to them or not. Some of these brothers is out there, and some of us are friends with these brothers that's out there. And we know they out the mind, and we can't be so shy. We can't be so intimidated to burn a bridge with our friend to protect a woman, to protect another black woman that's there. You don't have to necessarily know her. And it don't matter what her situation is, because see, a lot of these brothers want to say that maybe she's promiscuous, she a thought. She just saw that. That does not mean that she deserved to get her ass whooped. And that's the problem, homie. We have to sit here and have to stand up against our own brothers and let them know that what they're doing is wrong. It don't have to be violent. It don't have to be confrontational. We just need to just talk to each other. But that's the problem. Some conversations as a brother, we are just afraid to ever have, like we're so shy. Yeah. We could talk about drugs. We could talk about pussy. We could talk about movies, destruction, and all that. But we can't be so afraid to tell another brother, like, hey, man, don't put your hand, like, you don't have to hit her. Yeah. You don't have to hit her, man. Certain words can go a long way. You don't even have to yell at her. You know what I mean? Yeah. Even if she's yelling at you. It's just the idea of having more restraint. Because another thing we got to talk about here, we're going to talk about how our brothers is getting them right. We do have an issue with what we know about how our brothers are kind of like not going on that right path. But that's something else that we can get on right now. I just want to say that I stand with my sisters 100%. And I got y'all, man. I just want to let y'all know that this is what it is.
This time of Me Too and all this and that too. Yeah, black men got to do it. I don't care what Cuomo and them going through and all that. But we're black men. We got to do better than all the rest of these men out here. We got different standard.
And again, I'm not trying to make it, and I don't want to make it sound
what they doing. Nah, black men.
And it's not so separatist too. Sorry to say that, but this is specifically about black women, man, because that's out there because the black woman is the most unheard voice on the planet, homie, and that's pan-African. There ain't a black woman anywhere that can say her voice is really heard in any country that she's in. So I want to send that out there to everything because that's what our show and our podcast is about. It's supporting of all black people, just pan-African. We need to give more opportunities for black women to express themselves and black women to be validated
and feel safe. Feel safe. And that's one of the black men. We have a responsibility.
Yes, and this is the PM Hour, and we will catch you on another episode. Please follow us and like
subscribe and comment and share the videos, y'all. Y'all know what it is. One love, man. Please.